Hello, everyone. Welcome to Making Moves, a show focused on employee career growth.
I had extremely high ambitions in my youth, always looked for the next job all the time.
Giving yourself the time and space to just explore something that you're interested in.
Practice is just understanding what motivates people, what do you need to get something done, when do you have to compromise, when you don't have to compromise, and pulling those two things together.
I think I now look at risk as almost like a muscle that I have to keep exercising.
And I think the thing that I learned was like, you just have to open your mouth sometimes. If you have an idea and nobody knows about it, then it's not going to go anywhere. So sometimes you have more to lose by not speaking up, and it paid off.
Thinking like an owner, not just someone who's waiting, sitting back, waiting for directions, waiting for someone else to tell you what you should be doing, but taking responsibility for what we're creating as a company.
You know, work-life balance is a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. It's because it's really, really true. And I feel that I'm 1,000 times better at my job by having a well-rounded life that isn't completely and utterly and totally consumed by my career.
You know, your careers and you think about your jobs, it's so easy to get stuck into like, to get caught up.
But wherever you go and whatever team you move into, that is going to be a stressful move. You don't know what the culture is going to be like. You don't know if you're going to like what you're doing fully. You're always going to be in a stretch zone because you're going to be taking on new things. So that's always, to me, been a risk and a stress, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing.
Now it is time to look at some key tips and takeaways. And maybe two things. One, it helps us all start to learn there's a difference between are you good enough to do that or will you create your ability to be good enough to do that. You're going to have a plan. You're not necessarily going to follow it. So you should have a goal about the things you're passionate about, the things you want to do and create. Definitely be ambitious, but let one of your goals be respond to change. Who will know this? Any of you? Pat Benatar or Joan Jett? Get this one right. Somebody.
Rihanna.
That is not the right answer. Anybody else? Wisdom versus imagination.
Wisdom.
Imagination.
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 Imaginative wisdom.
Of course he'd say that. Clearly you also have a superpower around fashion, I've noticed. I appreciate that. I don't know where he got that, but it looks pretty cool.
Sandy, you need some competition.
I'm so relaxed now.
I know, me too. That's why I was about to end the show.
I know. I was like, no, we got one more part.
Now it's time for recognition. And, you know, I want to say that it's important that we recognize builders who are making bold moves because as we've talked about today, it's not easy. It takes courage and you got to be brave. So we should reward that, both so that you know you did a good thing, you keep doing it, and it spreads. Everybody else does it too. That's why we're doing this.
This is, it touches my heart in many deeper ways when I see what we do as a team more genuinely. You guys have heard from me saying, don't do this for numbers. Do this because it is the right thing to do, and we as humans, we treat everybody equally, and that's driving that. I just, I don't know I have any great words to say. Thank you to all of you.